Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, October 13th. It's about 8:13 in the morning. I'm going to kind of go over what we did yesterday or what we missed yesterday. How about that? Um, Blow up this hourly chart of Amazon, and this was yesterday. Whoop. I don't know. It was up $200 at one time on the day. Missed out on quite a bit of money. Um, and that's all I can really say about that. That yellow line right there represents something. I think that's where I bought at. It ended up selling. I made some money, right? But missed out on a huge day. And then once it got to 3,500, it pulled back, and we missed out on a huge put as well. But I ended up buying a couple of puts in the afternoon, I believe. Made a couple $100 and got out of there. The same thing with Apple. Uh, Missed out on a whole bunch of on the Apple as well. Had two contracts and ended up selling around this area, and it just went all the way up. And it continued to go up overnight too, but we missed out on about 400 extra bucks throughout here. But I mean, it is what it is. What is this? Where did my screen go? That'll work. So I'll pull up my Robinhood and then we will check on it. Oh, it just happened. I can't pause it or what? All right, I'm back. Pulled it up. I drew out a couple lines on the chart just to show you the time, to reference the time that I bought these puts. So here's the last. Okay, so I bought a buy. I bought a put at 10:46 a.m. and then I sold it at 10:52. So let me just bring up the 1 minute chart, maximize, and then it was in this area right here. Okay. Oh god, I lost it. There we go. All right, so I bought it here, roughly in that time frame, and then I sold it here. So just a quick little scalp. Um, we can see 64.30, so 270. Okay, yeah, made 270. Then bought another one at 141 and sold it at 147. So $60 on that one. What did I say that number was? 140. Yeah. And so I kept seeing it hit this high. And then another thing is it was coming up to support a resistance of 34.50, and it was having a hard time breaking through. So I figured I'd short it, and that's what happened. Right, just kind of stepped back down, but then it hit the bottom of there and then started rolling back up. So it was the same thing when it was getting up to 3,500, $4 short. Right. Like, okay, well it's time to start shorting. It's going to be a hell of a ride down. So I bought it about here, and then I sold it about here and made $60 there toward the end of the day. But I sold myself short or a little early because it ended up dropping quite a bit. I ended up losing like $70 through here. Okay, so it went up 100 or $210 and then lost 70. So you just remember whenever it goes up, it has to take a break, come down for a minute. So missed out on all of that, but I'm not really too upset. Made my money and I got out of there. Um, so looking at this new, okay, so basically I got lines every $50 on the way up. Um, we're in this area right here at the end, in between this 3,500 and 3,450. We got this long up, and now we got this flag going back and forth. It is Amazon Prime Day, so I don't know what that means for the chart. Nothing, but for the last 45 minutes to an hour, it's been kind of turning. Oh, excuse me. Last 3 to 4 hours, it's been turning down. So we're gonna look for some support here, or we're gonna look to break through 3,500. I mean, we're $20 down this way, or $30 up that way. Um, I'm probably not gonna make a move until at least something shows itself. It's just too. If it hits here and starts to go up, I'll buy a call. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll go to the top here. That'd be a $50 move. I don't know what's gonna happen. Looks like it's starting to flatten out a little bit. Maybe wanting to pop already. Yeah. So it's really sketchy on what's gonna happen. It looks like they're running up overnight and they're taking a breath now. I don't really want to get anything until it closes above this 34. What's this close? 34.90. I mean that's $20. Then you got from here to 10. You got $10 to make some money right there, which doesn't seem like a lot. Excuse me. Doesn't seem like a lot of opportunity right there. So I might just wait till it breaks through 34,500 because this high is what was this high? 34.9624, 34.90. So yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, right? Nasdaq is doing well. We got a flag pattern going on, but we don't want to end up getting up to this 34.52 and then waiting too long and then it double topping. Make a double top on us and then go down. One coming down and then two double top and then next thing you know it's going. So 4 hour chart slowing down a little bit. It is overbought. The daily chart is just crazy. All right. We're going to open up all the way up here. So we're going to keep gapping again. Uh, and we can look at the weekly. Weekly looks a little more uh, steady. 1, 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, reverse. 1, 2, 3. So we're on this third leg of this ABC or this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're still working on the up. Close above. This is the weekly, so it needs to close above 3,400, 180 for it to continue this upswing. Which we're already. We there already? 34.1. Yeah, I mean we're already there, but we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, this can turn back down, and then all you have is just consolidation. You don't really have an all the way up if this turns down to well, let's see, 34. Yeah, we already have this 1, 2, 3. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. However you want to look at it, 1, 2, 3. We're on the third leg still of the weekly. Um, so um, yeah, we have to just close above that 34.01. Anyway, and it hasn't crossed yet over here, so who knows what's going to happen? I mean, everything's really, really, really high right now. Um, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll let it play out a little bit, and then I'll make my move, and hopefully that's the right move. I'll catch up. All right, there went the bell. Looking at the trade options right now, and in the money call is 7 grand. In the money put is 7,100. All right, so it looks like right off the bat here we're turning down. Um, I got the 1 minute and the 5 minute. I can pull those up real quick, and then the 5 minute that is turned over pretty hard. We're looking for the support. We got some support here at 34.50. We also, yeah, we got like 34.60 on the 1 minute. 34.60 over here on the 5. Pretty close. We're flirting with these highs right here. 34.60 we got some support. So I'm going to put one right there at 34.60 just as a quick reminder. And it's close. White little dash just as a reminder that we got some support there. And then started turning up. Now we want to break through. Um, missed that. All right. Excuse me. Looking at 72.65 on the call. I don't know if it's going to go through. It did. I did buy. Missed out on that pretty hard. Got caught chasing that one. I gotta try to figure out where I'm at. That was slow. 50 cents on the dollar. About $10 down. Yeah, that sucked real fast for me. Duh. Duh. Wow. All right. So, um, 18. Can't even do the math that fast. Ooh, that was ugly. All right. So, no support there. I'm still trying to figure out where I bought it. It just left me in the dust. Looks like I'm about $24 behind. So 76. Roughly 76. All right. So roughly 76. Yeah, that's about right. All right. Hopefully we found some support there. We're still on the 1 minute chart here. We're on 15 over here. Let's just switch it back to the 15 and the hourly where I am comfortable. I put this line here because we had a little bit of support here on a different time frame. I'm not sure which time frame that was. Yeah, 15. So we have on this red line, we've got a little bit of support here, little support here, and that's 42.30. We just broke down to that 34.50 mark. So if once it hits 40 or 30, 34.30, saying that right, 34.30, then I'll buy another one. I'll have to. I'm just it just left me in the dust. Even though looking at the hourly chart, it's been turning down for a few hours now. You know, just this back and forth. We just got to figure out where this back and forth is. It might be right here. So when we get down here, we'll buy another one, and then hopefully we get. I mean, if we are in this consolidation of back and forth, we find the bottom at least once. It'll help our average out pretty good, and then we are hoping that we don't get stuck under this 34.50. If we don't get chopped up in here, but everything did take a turn. The Nasdaq was up pretty good. Everything was up fairly decent. The Dow was right there on that negative, but we went up. We were down. I'm sorry, we were up like 0.25% or something pretty good overnight, and then it just kind of fell. So keep an eye on that. If I make any more moves, um, like I said, I bought it at like 76, so you know, $36 down from there, I would be all right with buying another one. But just remember that Amazon went up so much, since here. That's 3 grand up to 3,500. That's, I don't know how many days that is. We'll just say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I mean, it could come all the way back down. We're awfully close to this other top here. I don't think we're quite there to make a double top to come back down, but excuse me. We'll keep an eye on it. I will. I'll catch up. If I make any moves, I'll catch up. All right. So it went through that line. I bought another one. Um, my average cost is 64 cents or $64 now. So we'll watch it. It's getting oversold. We are on the 15-minute chart. Um, we're just now getting back into regular on the hourly. Um, I could lower this down to my low of the candle, which is 34.27, 23.70, 370. So now I'll catch you back up here in a second to see where my zero is. All right, I made it back. So I bought that second one roughly around here, and then my zero is about 34.52, and then I went ahead and bought an Apple right around here at this 122 mark, making a couple bucks there. It's 50 cents on the dollar, so we're up just a little bit there, and we're down quite a bit on this one. Again, zero is around 34.52. I bought here at roughly 34.76, and then another one here at 34.30, and that's just a rough guess. It kind of, as soon as I bought it, kind of popped down and then went back up. So that's just a rough guess, and so is this. So we'll see if it starts to climb back up. We'll see how close to how accurate we are. We're about 15 minutes into the day. Hourly chart still kind of turning down. 15-minute candles getting ready to close. Looks like we did find a little bit of support right here. We'll see if that holds true. I mean, it's been turning down pretty hard for a while now, and the 15 doesn't mean it can't turn down, forever. So it might go all the way down into oblivion. So we'll keep an eye on it. There's that 34.30 again that we've been talking about. We'll watch it. It may be a longer day for me, but our next stop would be 3,400. And then of course we might buy one at 3,400. There's a little bit more support right underneath that at 33.90. If we start breaking down through 3,400, then oh man, it'll be a wild ride to the downside. I'll tell you that. Um, until then, I'll catch up. Well, I'm looking at the Apple right now. It's starting to break through that 122 mark. So, um, yeah, instead of waiting 30, 40 cents, I might just wait 50 cents and then try to buy another one. Looks like we'll have some support from this. Uh, what is that? 50-day EMA. We also found some support right through here. We got a top and we got a bottom. So this 120.25 roughly. Yeah, I think 120.25 is probably a good spot to put some support. 120.25. Put a line there. If it makes it down that far, that's a whole dollar. So um, we'll see. If we get down that far, we might buy another one. I don't really want to get that far down before I buy another one because I feel like I'll miss my chance at averaging down, but we'll keep an eye on it. 34.45. I'll go back and do some math and see how close I am with my numbers, but a little bit of a peekaboo there. Roll down the 5-minute chart. See what we're working with. We do have 1, 2, 3 legs. So we would have to pretty much gapped up, gapped up, close the gap. Um, yeah, I mean we'd have to come all the way back up here for a reversal and then a continuation. So we'll keep an eye on it. It might take a little while, but we'll keep an eye on it. I'll catch up. All right. So as I was watching it, that zero is roughly right there at 52. Our thousand would be roughly about this 61, 50, 62. That'd be our thousand goal, or that would be $1,000 for two contracts. Um, just keeping an eye on it. I don't know if I have. Yeah, it broke back down. This 60 is going to be a little bit of resistance for overnight. Resistance right here. I mean, if I extend that to the left, you can see where I've got resistance, resistance, a little bit of support, but I mean, it wasn't too much. As soon as I got down there, it kind of supported it a little bit and then broke through. So, I mean, that's hard to see, but so when we start getting close to that, if we do, then I'll start letting one off because it may bounce off there and come straight back down. Um, we got close. See, our high was 34, almost 34.55. So that would have been $400 more right now. Yeah. So right now I'm back. What's that zero? There it is. Yeah. 52. That's about my zero. Now that I'm coming back down, it may raise that a little bit because I missed it. So all right, I'll catch up. All right. So I don't know if it's Ivy or whatever brought my zero all the way up to here to 58. Right. So my new thousand would be 78. I don't know. It's crazy. It was at 52. I mean, accurately at 52. And then it dipped down here and I started losing some money, so it brought it back up. We are crossing that 34.60 mark. It's like I'm almost to my thousand. 64.12 was my average cost. I'm at 69.33. It was at 60. All right, 64.12 is my average cost. So I'm looking for 69.12 for 1,000. At 15 just closed. It looks like it's wanting to turn back down, up. Can't really tell. 69.20. 69.40. Got one off. And then so it's at 70.10, 70.20, so another $100 extra. And I'm off. So I sold both of them right there, and I'm up 11.35. So whether or not this goes up or not, I'm not really sure. I'm not really too concerned. Um, but that sold. I made $35 on that Apple play. So I did some math again, and it raised it about 10 cents, and then I was up. You know, I would have been up about $50 right now, but I made 35 on that. Used up a day trade, but all in all, I mean that's the day. So, uh, um, 30 minutes. I'm up 1,100 some dollars. I'll catch up. I'll do the plays. All right, I'm back. Here are the plays. 33 minutes ago. Yeah, this is from yesterday when I did the little nickel and dime at the end of the day. So we bought a call in the morning. 72. Oh, click it. 1 second. All right, I'm back. So we're click on there. 34 minutes ago. 70. Still ain't working. 72.45. Price went against us, so we bought another one. Averaged down 55.80. We watched it for a little bit. Price started going in our favor. Our new zero was moving on us, so I think we would have made some more if it would have went in our favor right away. But it went down, then up. So I need to learn a little bit more about that, just so it doesn't affect my nerves. All right, and we sold one of them for 69.40, and then we sold that second one for 7,020, 11.35 in roughly 30 minutes. 11.35, so we went down and we came up. That's the power of the charts. So with that, we watched it. Turned down on the 1 hour, turned up high on the 1 day. So it'll be interesting to see when we get to the 35.52 what happens. If it turns back down, goes down sharply, if it continues on forever and ever. But then our next spot will be this trend line. We're going to get back on top of there and go up. We'll see. 15-minute chart. It's been going up all day yesterday. Came down, took a breath, built up some momentum, and then did nothing. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We caught it up here, caught it down here, gave us this zero. We broke through, sold. That's it. So over here on the 5-minute chart, maybe you'll see it a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. Never really reversed, but we got 1, 2, 3. You just keep looking for those 1, 2, 3s, and then go with that momentum. And if it doesn't go in your favor, wait for it to try to hit a bottom. Buy another one. Just average down. So always remember, keep enough money in your account to average down 5 times from the number you're buying. So if you're buying Apple at $300, have $1,500 in your account so you can average down 5 times. It will get cheaper, and you may be able to get a 6th one in there. Excuse me. But if you're going with the overall trend, excuse me, if you're going with the overall trend of the daily, and you bet in that favor, eventually it's gonna pay you back. At least give you most of your money back, if not all of it. That's the strategy I go by. I don't know how else to say it. It's what I've been doing for a little while now. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, turn on the notifications, share. I'll leave some links down below for Robinhood. If you use my link, I'll get a free stock. You get a free stock. I'll leave a link down below for Acorns. Now, if you use my link, you get $5. I get $5 to invest long term. I'll leave a link for Yada, high interest savings account with lottery tickets. There's a link down below. If you use mine, we get free tickets for a one-time use, 1 week use, and I'll leave other links for other YouTube channels explaining more about that, and then other YouTube channels explaining more about trends, candlesticks, support resistant lines, entries. You start going down that wormhole, you start learning about MACD, RSI, the index or the indices. Thinkorswim platform, this one, Robinhood. You just start educating yourself through YouTube and just figure out which channels are credible. Again, my channel is just showing you what I'm doing. I'm not really telling you what to do or how to do it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. We don't listen. We read the news because it's nice. It's refreshing to hear the new things, but it doesn't affect what we see and how we move up here in these charts. So 11.35 in about 30 minutes, $35 on Apple in about 35 minutes. Yeah. Until then, I might not come back. Might take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. I might even just take a week off, just because. So, peace.